think now it's working.
It's working.
Can you check?
Gracias,
Isso é dois que cada euros.
Entonces existe eventos que son de la parte de este es el evento el más alto efectivo.
Galera, agora tá funcionando. Daqui a pouco a gente começa aqui, desculpa o atraso, mas vai ficar gravado depois pra gente assistir isso aí, ver como é que a galera faz aqui no Brasil. A gente tá no Wellness Club aqui do Carlos Concheso e acho que é bom aprender, então se divirtam aí para quem tá assistindo aí, que não é brasileiro, também tem uma galera assistindo aqui dos Estados Unidos também. Então é isso aí, galera, aproveitem, aprendam. Eu acho que a gente tem muito a aprender com os caras aqui, que eles estão fazendo, o negócio está sendo explosivo. Isso aí.
Was from New York, and our tip is stay committed, don't quit, and help people on your team. Yeah, right. Once, twice, about 37. Yeah, right.
Congratulations, Spencer. Where's the team? Are you going to team? What's the big something?
Ese es el grupo de Caon, pero de su pleno personal. Y ese está en el Caon. Ese es el que le hace la oficina. ¿Lo conoció y todo? Ahí solo me tocó a mí. Cada cual habla su pregunta, ¿de dónde viene tu nombre? ¿De dónde viene la escuela? Está en el grupo con nosotros. Es la personal de Carlos. Yo estoy en la línea. Por ahí lo podemos hacer. Ese es el primero que lo puse. Ese es el otro amigo. Felipe. I'm dating that's how we know each yeah, we met already. Oh, no. That's what you mean? I look like club today, but I used to have a shooting but this is the best. Believe it or not, it's my friends.
so many years I had a video in Zoom. I was vice president. But yeah, you can do it for sure. What's your answer? Yeah, good. I was the youngest manager. I was I'm 34 now, so I was a manager at 27. Yeah, you all started, right? So you're plenty of everything. I don't regret working for the banks. Like if I had to start over again, I would do it. It's better. All right, we're not going to start. Have a seat. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Let's make sure this is Hey! Compromise, right? Guys, tonight, hey guys, good evening everyone. My name is Concheso. Welcome to the very first core wellness club in the world. Come on! Tonight is a very special night. We have some special guests all the way from Brazil. We have Frank in the house. He's breaking all the records. People all over the world, they want to see what Frank is doing, and Spencer. Yeah. A big shout out to Spencer. He qualified for his gym. Guys, we're actually, if you see this computer here, it's because we're transmitting live to the world. You know, like there's people there from different countries. Hi Brazil, you know, especially. From everywhere. You know, so this is growing big, guys. We are going big there. Yeah? Come on, we are Frank and Buddy in the house. Actually, Mark and Curtis of Black Diamonds, they are driving back or flying back from Michigan tonight at 8, I believe. And they said, Carlos, we might go straight to a wellness club. They miss us too much. But yeah, guys, just a couple of announcements. This coming Saturday at 7:15, we're gonna be back here, okay, for a presentation, hangout. So make sure to come back with your guests or family. Tuesday the 9th in Orlando at Stephen King America, our Crown Black Diamonds, they are having a holiday party, like a Christmas party, get together. That's on Tuesday. I haven't talked to Frankie what he's gonna do, but we're gonna have an event here on Tuesday as well. And Mara and Curtis, they're gonna have a holiday party for us in West Palm. Nice. Sometime during the week too, okay? Nice. So, but if you have people in Orlando, you know, like all of us, everybody knows someone in Orlando, you know? Yeah. Let's make sure we invite them there, okay? We'll get the address and all that stuff. If you go actually to myntsystem.com, you click on calendar of events, you can see all our events, guys. There's things happening every single night, right? Frankie's house is like a mall. Everybody goes there at 2 in the morning. Right? What else? Hey guys, this coming week on Wednesday, I'll be flying to São Paulo, Brazil. We have, I'm so excited about that. I'm really excited. We sponsor a few people, you know, from Brazil this last week. They are super fired up. They already gave us a list of people to go to the event there. They're expecting thousands, right? Like over 5,000, 6,000 tickets already sold in São Paulo. They are expecting to have a sold-out event. All right. That's why I'm wearing today the Brazil shirt and the FIFA World Cup. I cannot wait to go back there. I was there last summer. They paid all the expenses for the World Cup, guys. Come on, how many people? That's like the dream to millions of people to be there at a game in the World Cup. I was able to do that with my son, thanks to this company. We just came back from Maui. That's actually what I met. Come on.
Free, baby. Free.
Travel, everywhere, you know. We've been like in 20-some countries just in the past 3 years. Wow. So if you guys like to travel, you know, and have fun, this is the company, okay? Nice. Perfect. Spencer, Tyler, you know, Frankie, Robert, congratulations. You guys are leading the country Mynt chips, you know, for the Vegas on the House contest. Come on. That's great. Yeah. Robert's out to pass me.
South Florida.
He started slow, Robert, and now he's like he's very close to pass. So watch out for Robert. He got knee surgery, so the doctor told him he has to stay home resting. He's like, there's no rest with Robert. So without further ado, Felipe, please come here. Caon is actually Felipe's sister, right? And they are going to share their story, you know, how they started, and you know, guys, Brazil is right now like #1 in the world. They're super fired up. So listen to these guys, okay? And then we're gonna bring Frank.
She doesn't speak English, so I will speak and forgive my English. But I met this project almost 2.5 years ago. I was living in Singapore. I was working as a mechanical engineer. And my friend from Brazil, he just showed me via Skype the project.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. You see, like, you can connect everyone in the world. So we have 40 countries to make this business happen. So then I started the business. I stayed like three months there. Like 3 months without support, just doing by myself. I just had 2 products, just active and just Pulse, the two blends. So I didn't have any energy drink, shake, and protein, you know, that's good for our generation actually. Then I went back to Brazil, and I was really just doing like a side business. I can say like this, just to get like extra money. But then I went to a like really huge event in Brazil. Then I saw, oh my God, this is the business of my life. I have to put more effort on this. Yeah. Then I started to be a professional. And then from that one, I went from bronze to ruby. So I'm I'm not a diamond yet, but I went to Hawaii. It was really, how can I say, wonderful. I couldn't imagine. My expectation was like this, and they put my expectation over that. So, like watching Mauricio Bellora saying that China is like huge now, and we have a sharing like of the profit that China, when China explodes, we have a share of that, you know. So, what else can I say? We are young people here, most of them young. So now I think we have a business model for our generation and also for everyone, because like you guys here, you live the opposite. Like in Brazil, it's more young people, and then when we invite like our parents and so on, they say, no, I don't want to. So, like here is the opposite. Like the parents start a business, and they invite the children, and they say, no, it's not for me. So it's the opposite. So I think now with this Mynt model, we can bring everyone to this business.
Yes.
That's really, really nice. So I don't know how long you guys are in the project, but my advice, put all the effort that you can, because this can change forever your life, and not just your life, but other people's life. That's the good thing. I don't know if everyone here knows the More project in Brazil, but this company is very helpful for the people in Brazil. I went there once. I don't know who else went to the More project. Carlos. But when you have the chance to go there, or if you have the chance to help them, it's very helpful for them. So you can also change other people's lives like this. So I will be here, and if you have any question or something that I could help, I'll be here. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Guys, it's really cool because as we travel the world and we meet all these people, you know, it's really cool because we're truly, when I use in my post like the hashtag Mynt family, I really mean it. Like I get goosebumps. We're really a family, regardless if we know them or not. Like when I post on Facebook the other day, hey, I'll be in New York for New Year's Eve. Carlos, come and stay at my house. I'll pick you up at the airport. Do you have a ride? I'm like, whoa, this, you know, now I'm going to Sao Paulo. People want me to stay at their house. I'll take you to the airport. I'll take you for a tour. It's really nice, you know, to be able to do that. I used to be a banker for many years. I would post on Facebook, I'm going to Toronto. In Indianapolis, they pick us up at the airport. I need a tuxedo. They went and got the tuxedo for us. They went and returned the tuxedo. I'm like, what? So, and what he was saying, Felipe, about China, and about, even if you have people in China or in Brazil, or even if you have them or not, when you go diamond, the company has a 5% pool. It's like a 5% pool of money. They share that with all the diamonds. Whether you have people in Australia or China, so let's go diamond, guys. Because of course you want to have personals in there, you want to have people there. But if you don't, you still benefit from that. So how cool would it be to be a diamond, you know, like Mike Curtis, you know, Steve and Gina, even though they're not going to Brazil, maybe they don't even have anyone there, they still are getting paid from the 5,000, 6,000 people going to the event in Sao Paulo this weekend. All right?
Bom demais.
Bom demais, yeah. Bom demais is like, fire off. They say every other word.
Oh, yeah?
How do you say it?
Bom demais.
Bom demais. All right? So, it's really a blessing, guys. Like today, just real quick, today we were at the Four Seasons, you know, a very expensive resort here in Palm Beach, just having lunch, you know, Katia, we were having caipirinhas, you know that?
Actually, it's the best.
And then we were, there was a point that we looked at each other and we were like, why would people say no to this? In the middle of the freaking day, what day is today? Tuesday, I don't even know. Tuesday at 3 o'clock, we were there at 2 o'clock, 3, we were there for like 2 hours, just chilling, talking. I mean, he went over all the compensation plan in Brazil, you know, all the bonuses, because Katia, she started last week with us. She's originally from Brazil, but she's been living here for many years?
Here?
She's been in the United States for 12 years, but now she's so fired up about Mynt and about Brazil, she's moving to Brazil January 2nd.
Wow.
She's like, hey, I'm going to Rio.
For a season.
Yeah.
For a couple of months.
Couple months.
Oh my God, 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
6 months.
To build the business?
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on, guys. Come on. So, really fired up, guys. But let's start first in our backyard. You know, like let's start. Yeah, it's good to see the world and all that, but let's start with our core people. With our Frank is gonna go over that. But just know something. We're so blessed. We live in the country, you know, in the land of opportunity. We have the best. As I talk to other people from all 43 countries, we have by far the best compensation plan in the world. Like they would love to have the Jeep program, the 4x4 bonuses. I'm not gonna say all of them because they're listening. I don't wanna like get them mad. Yeah, there's so much good stuff. We are so spoiled, you know, here in the United States. You're throwing the money at us. Let's make sure we catch it. We're taking advantage of that. All right, so talking about money, let's bring big money. Thank you, bro. So he's gonna go over.
Guys, please get a hand for Carlos for letting us be able to do something like that. How cool is it that, you know, you get to build this business with your friends and family members? You know, at work, you really don't get to choose who to go to work with. You know, you have some coworkers, you're like, man, I just want to like. But you get to build this with people that you like. We're a bunch of cool people. Guys, we're traveling all over the place. You got Brazil, go travel to Brazil. He's asking me today, I'm at work. He goes, Frankie, you want to go to Brazil? He goes, let's go get you. He goes, you could come. I'm like, you have to deny some of the trips. You travel so much in this business. How many of you guys like to travel? Yeah. You guys like to travel a little bit? All right, yeah. This is going to be more of this isn't going to be a monologue tonight. This is going to be a dialogue. If you guys like to travel, you're in the right business. Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but this thing is getting so crazy. We just given out our 24 free car in West Palm Beach. 24 free cars given out just in West Palm Beach in the last 4.5, 5 months now. That's crazy. I got my car. Spencer just got his car. Now, I want to say you're 19, but you just turned 20 years old. It can happen. It happened for us. It can happen for you too. Before I start speaking, I want to bring the two people up. I wouldn't be here without these two people that you're about to hear from. My mom and dad, they made it all possible. That's pretty true. What? Yeah, I wouldn't be here literally without them. So, guys, can I get a round of applause for
me? We feed our babies minimum. Make sure that he was getting it from the beginning. Sweetheart, you know what, guys? We're going to take, Patty and I are going to just take about 2 minutes of your time. Pat, why don't you just, we're going to use you a little bit tonight. I hope that's okay. Pat, how did you guys, there's a gentleman in the front of the room, and you're going to see, and I don't want to, when this gentleman walks in with his wife, everyone's going to go like this, because he's going to come here in a minute. You don't have to be my age, you don't have to be his age, you can be her. My 11-year-old boy just sponsored his basketball coach and his basketball wife. So gave them energy drinks. You need to talk to my mommy and daddy. Guys, you know, don't act like babies. You gotta talk. All you gotta do is talk and hand out the energy drinks. Daddy, tell them, how did you guys meet this gentleman right here?
Well, this good-looking gentleman right here. I'm telling you, we travel and we were in Mexico, and Matt and Kim Curtis, they have the best, you know. And she's always telling me, you gotta try these bamboo sheets. They're the best. Once you get bamboo sheets, you never go back to regular sheets. So I said, oh my God. So Black Friday shopping, I'm with Frankie.
What time?
And you know, and it was like 11, 12 at night, whatever. So and we're at the Wellington Mall, and I go like this to Frankie. I said, Frankie, look, that guy's selling bamboo sheets. Matt and Kim told me they're the best sheets. Once you go bamboo, you never go back, right? So I go, Frankie, buy it for me for Christmas. Come on, you're making all that money. So he goes, really, Ma? I go, yeah. He goes, buy it. Give me another present. So he said, all right. So we went.
I didn't say that. I was getting another present.
So we went up, and you know, Frankie did his wheeling dealing thing, right? And he got to meet this great gentleman here, great personality. But Frankie and I were up there, and I said, you know what, Frankie? I said, I handed off to him. I said, this guy would be great in your business. You should talk to him. And that was it. And then Frankie got his number, called him up, showed him the plan, and here he is.
Well, I'll tell you what. And we were having a conversation on the way in here. He said, will people do this? And you say, man, he showed up at our house late last night, right? Was that? And then he showed up at my house. I'm wondering to get ready to go to meeting. He showed up from Macau. I want to get trained. I want to see a little bit more. Shows up at our house. So you guys don't know who you're handing energy drinks to, and people want it from inside. They're not going to do this for you. They're going to do it for themselves. But real quickly, guys, remind me one thing. If there is anybody brand new in the room, I want you to know one thing. You have never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
This is nothing like you see. I've heard about businesses like this. Guys, it reminds me of your Spencer. Spencer says something to me, you know, he came in our place and he thought it was a business that he thought he'd seen before. Guys, one of the comments that Spencer kind of alluded to was this. He didn't know what he didn't know. And right now, if you're brand new in the room, you don't know what you don't know. And then, so what you got, wait a second. Let me put down my preconceived ideas, leave them at the door for a minute, and let me see if these guys have something for me. Obviously, they're flying in from Brazil. We're talking about China. We're talking about late nights and meeting people. Guys, you're involved in something absolutely incredible. My wife and I have been involved for 6.5 years with the parent company, Mynt, Monavie. You're not here for that. You're here for Mynt. And all I can say is we got my son involved a few months ago. He's going to tell you a story. We're going to leave it to our son, Frankie Liddell.
So that's where I come from. Parents, diamond executives in Monavie. Can you hear me about it real fast? How many of you guys heard of this company? Monavie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
That guy sounds
Oh, okay. Guys, this is the parent company of Mynt. Can we go back one page?
Yeah.
This is the parent company of Mynt. This is like Coca-Cola starting Powerade. You can go on Coca-Cola.com or you can go on Powerade.com, but two separate companies. You can buy either product. This is Monavie starting Mynt. So let me just explain what's happening here, and let me just explain who I am. I'm 21 years old. I work at Blue Martini. I work there 40 hours a week. I'm finishing my real estate test to finish on my state test. I do promotion on the side, and I do personal training on the side. So if you're here to be nice, join the club. I was here to be nice. I do not want to do this. This company, Mynt, is 9 months old into pre-launch. This is in pre-launch. If you guys ever wanted to be in the beginning of something, this is your chance. This company, Monavie, is 10 years old. They just started this company, Mynt, that's 9 months old. I said no. Woo! Coach! That's not great to see. Come on. Guys, remember when we were telling you my 11-year-old brother who plays basketball? Yeah, that's his coach. See, we didn't know we were talking about. But guys, 21 years old, I said no for 4 months to my parents. So if you guys are here, and how many of you guys how many times have you asked to come to a meeting like this? To do this one?
3 times.
3 times? You're way nicer than me. I said no for 4 months. So I said no for 4 months to my parents, and thank God they kept asking me. They go, Frankie, come look at me. Frankie, come look at me. I said, not doing one of those. Now, if that was you, join the club. I said no for 4 months. You're way nicer than me. Thank God my parents kept asking me. A lot of people go, Frankie, why wouldn't you want to do a business like this? My parents have made hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the business. They're diamond executives, just like Carlos. And we are just the flies on the elephant compared to what's happening here. But thank God they kept asking me for 4 months. Because eventually I was busy. You know, if you guys are busy, you guys weren't busy than me. I got a full-time job, 2 part-time jobs, and going to school. You know, I wasn't looking to do a 5th thing. So they kept asking me for 4 months, and eventually I said yes to be nice, to be respectful to my parents. I went. Here I am 5 months later. If my business just stays the same, I'm going to make at least $100,000 a year on the side at 21 years old. Come on. And I'm going to tell you how it's possible. It's not because I'm great. I'm a 21-year-old that works at Blue Martini, and I'm a barback. You know, what does a barback mean? I pour the ice. Meaning, I asked my manager about a couple months ago, you laugh, I pour the ice. I asked, can I pour the drinks? They go, no. You're more of an ice pourer. So, I'm just a normal guy who carries ice on his back and pours it. I don't have a college education. There's a lot of you guys are a lot smarter than me. But guys, your mind's kind of like a parachute. It doesn't work unless it's open. So for the next, it sounds like someone probably used that one before. Guys, I didn't make any of this up. The Coca-Cola and Powerade analogy, I'm not that smart. I'm a copycat. If you find anything out in this business, you don't reinvent a wheel that's not broken.
They want to see the screen.
Oh, okay. Hey, Brazil. Hey, China. Whoever we're talking to. This is broadcast live, which is pretty cool. But guys, I'm going to go through this really fast. I'm just going to go through this flip chart. Monavie, fastest billion-dollar company in U.S. history. Faster than Google, faster than Apple, faster than Microsoft. We're not bigger than those companies. We just hit $1 billion faster. So, bottle of juice from Brazil, 19 fruits. This is for older people. This is for people that are around. The average drinker of this company, of this bottle, is 55 years old. It's for aches and pains. I can't really go up to, what's your name? I'm sorry, you're right in front of me, so I'm going to use you.
Mariella.
Mariella?
Mariella.
Mariella, beautiful name. Mariella, I can't go up to you and say, hey, it looks like your elbow hurts. Do you want some Monavie? You know, I can't do it because we're young. No, the only thing that we got that has a pain in it is our wallet. You know, that's the only thing that has aches and pains. So why did I never do Monavie, even though my parents, they're very successful in the industry? It's because this is for older people. Just being dead honest. But Monavie did a demographic study and they found out the average drinker of this product is 55 years old. And they said, if we wait 5 more years, how much is the average drink? How old is the average drinker going to be? 60. Guys, there's not a lot of 60-year-olds doing this. They're thinking, hey, where am I having lunch today and where am I retiring? That's what they're thinking. So they're saying maybe we should make a demographic change. Look around the room. It's a little bit of mixture around here, but it's more starting to lean towards more 18 to 40-year-olds. Why? It's because they're targeting them. Monavie said, all right, we need young people, but they're not going to invest a ton of money into Mynt, which is energy drinks and workout supplements. That's what it is. Energy drinks and workout supplements. Monavie wasn't going to invest hundreds of millions of dollars into 2 industries unless they knew it was going to make money in the future. So they found out that energy drinks are going up 15 billion in the next 5 years, the industry, and the wellness industry is going up 300 billion in the next 2 years. So 6 years ago, the wellness industry, workout supplements, was 2 billion. Now 6 years later, it's at 700 billion. Guys, God didn't bless me with a lot of intellect, just a lot of common sense. If I'm going to make money in an industry, don't you want to make sure that your industries are going up? Yeah, just tell me if I'm wrong here. Just a lot of common sense. That's what God blessed me. I use my common sense to figure that out. So Monavie said, listen, we need young people. What do young people like? They like looking good. They like feeling good. They like having energy. Guys, do you think people care about how they look around here in South Florida? Yeah. We're literally 5 minutes away from the beach. We could go to the beach 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. People care how they look here. So why is this industry going up? There's a health movement going on in the United States right now. Do you know 6 years ago, do you guys know what a CrossFit was 6 years ago? No. No one knew what were the gyms, think about it. What were the gyms like 6 years ago? Gold's Gym. You're great. This is why I keep my mom, like she always helps me out. You know, Gold's Gym, World's Gym, Valley's Fitness. Now there's changes. You know, LA Fitness is popping up. UFit, LA. Yeah, this is. You never heard of it. That was Caon Boot. My mom's jumping around in these shoes everywhere. I don't know. There's a health movement. People care. People actually know that fast food's not good for them. They know that soda's not good for them. So maybe we should put something a little better. They're saying maybe we should put something a little better in our body, and maybe we should work out a little bit. So that's what's happening here. Monavie needed younger people. Younger people are taking these products. They said both of them are rising drastically in the future. Maybe we should get into it. Maybe we should get into the industry. So now here we are. They created Mynt. Mynt stands for My Nutrition. They're targeting 18 to 40-year-olds. Both industries going up. Here we go. I don't know why you guys are here for. Time, money, freedom, security, less debt, better health. I don't know why you guys are going to do something like this. And who brought you here, Ariana? They're awesome. You got a beauty out there. Ariana, you're not going to do this for Jimmy and Diana. You're not going to do this for Deanna. I just call that's Jimmy's fiance. That's what I said. But you're not going to do this for them. You're not going to do this for me. You're not going to do it for him. You can do it for you. See what I'm saying? So I don't know why you're doing this. What's your name in the back? Casey. I don't know why you're doing. Bill, who brought you here? You're not doing this. You're not going to do this for me. You're not going to do this for anyone in this room. You're going to do it for you. So I don't know why you're doing this business, but maybe we can all agree on this. What do you work? Wells Fargo? Oh, that's another one. See, I'm telling you, the banking industry is good at this. Man, I better go tomorrow. Guy, what? Is Casey? Is that you said Casey? Yeah. I'm glad you said I'm good. I'm getting a little better. What do you work? At a retail store. At a retail store? Okay. Does Wells Fargo in the retail store pay you what you're worth as people? No, if you guys said yes, I'd be really mad. So, no, they're not going to pay you what you're worth as people. Blue Martini's not paying me what I'm worth as a person. They're only going to pay us enough to keep us under their thumbs. No, they're never going to pay us more than enough. They're always going to pay us just enough to pay our bills, right? Just enough to do this, just enough to go on 2 vacations a year, maybe 2 vacations, maybe more like one vacation a year. Just enough to pay our bills, they're never enough to get ahead. I don't know why you're going to build this business. I really don't. But let's not talk. I didn't get in this to make hundreds of thousands. I got in this to make an extra $500 a week. I said, if I can make an extra $500 a week, that's $2,000 a month. That guy, all I did was put away this thing, this TV. I don't watch TV. Go look at CNN, go look at the news. I guarantee if you turn it on for 6 months, if you turn it on 6 months from now, there's going to be a new ISIS, there's going to be a new something. It's always something bad or whatever it is. You know, they always say the housing market's going up, it's going down. Whatever it is, it's wasting our time. See what I'm saying? All I did for people my age, I stopped going to Blue Martini Boca as much on Thursday night. What's today? Tuesday night? Oh, it's Renegades tonight, ladies' night. I stopped going to ladies' night as much at Renegades. I stopped going out with my friends as much because how many of you guys know that this is not average? What time is it right now? 8 o'clock. 8:17. I gotta get this going. 8:17 on Tuesday night. This is not average. Average people on a Tuesday night are at Renegades, or they're watching The Voice. I don't even know what's on TV, so I look at them. So they don't know either. They're guessing. But
The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead, because they're Walking Dead and they're just at their dead end jobs. So basically, 97% of the people are employed by 3% of the population. Why? Because 97% of the people are average. So why am I where I'm at? It's because I decided to not be an average 21-year-old in West Palm Beach. I said, if we do what average people do, what are we always going to get? Average every time. So my dad looked at me 6 months ago. He said, Frankie, look at the top 5 people that you're hanging around with in your life. If you show me the top 5 people that any of you guys are hanging out with, I can guarantee you I can show you your future in 5 years. Guaranteed. You know? So I looked at my top 5 people and I realized that I was the sharpest guy out of my 5 people. Thank God none of them are here. They're probably get mad at me. But I guess that's why I can say that tonight. Man, we're breaking the doors open. See, you can't. We're gonna have to break down the walls.
Let's do it.
But I looked at my top 5 people, guys. I'm gonna make this fast. I looked at my top 5 people, and how many of you guys know that you are who you associate yourself with? If you hang out with drug addicts, what are you gonna be? If you hang out with people that make $40,000 a year, how much are you gonna make? I don't know about you guys. I don't see a lot of millionaires hanging out with people that make $40,000 a year.
True.
Tell me, do you see a lot of
Except in this business.
No, except in this business. It's the only business I've ever seen, personally. There's not a lot of millionaires going to people that work at McDonald's or at Express in the mall saying, hey, do you want to hang out with me for a minute? It's just not happening. Reason being is because if they hung around with them, if they hung around with people that make a little bit more money, they're going to find out that they're normal people with a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, and the same brain in between. There's people that decide to step out of their comfort zone. The only way, guys, you want to know the only way you're going to fail in this business? The only way you're going to fail is not, we're going to call you every day. The person who ever invited you, do we not send text messages out every day where the meetings are? Yeah. The only way you're going to fail in this business is if you decide not to pick up your phone and ask your friend. It's a little weird at first. It's a little weird to ask your friend, hey, are you open to look at another way to making money? You know, but once you get over that, you're going to find out that people are looking. You want to know how this business works? You want to know why people are looking? I didn't know any of you besides these two before the business. The business reached out and grabbed you and brought you here. I didn't know Spencer before the business, but now he has a new car in my business. Reason being is because I looked at him and I said, listen, I'm looking for a couple sharp people that are willing to link arms with me and run. I'm looking for a couple sharp people that are saying, I'm not going to settle for average. So if that's you, if that resonates with you, this is the reason why I'm building the business. Maybe you want a new car. You get a new car in this business. We've helped 24, he's helped way more people than me. As a group, just in West Palm Beach, they've given out 24 free cars in the last 4.5, 5 months. Maybe you want to travel a little bit more. Go to Brazil in a week. When are you going to Brazil?
Wednesday.
On Wednesday. You know, in a week he's going.
We all want the travel lifestyle.
And I decided that last night. I was talking to Felipe. Felipe is like, Carlos, come on, let's go. I said, bro, don't tell me twice. He said, let's go. I said, okay, let's go. I just booked the ticket. That's it.
Guys,
no boss, no line.
That's what you guys. How many of you guys know if you're gonna make it in America, if you want to travel like that, if you want to travel once a week, keep working once a week for a year. Stay at your job. You know, but if you want to travel like that and say, I'm going to go to Brazil next week, you got to own a business. You got to own a business. I'm going to use why, if you guys don't agree with this statement, this isn't for you. We're not looking for everyone. We're looking for a few people to link arms with us and run with us. We're asking how fast do you want to run? Like I was telling you, I was like, however fast you want to go, Fredo is how fast I'm going to run with you. So I got in, if you don't agree with this isn't for you, but I got in this business because I didn't like people telling me when I could go to the bathroom, when I could eat lunch. It's true. It's funny, but it's true. We just live like this. How when I could go to the bathroom, when I could eat lunch, and if I have this amount of time to do it, and if I'm not back by this time, I'm fired. If you like living like that, this isn't for you. But if you're saying, Frankie, that resonated with me, and I agree, I don't like living like that either. For the next 5 minutes, keep it, stay with me here. Are you guys with me?
Yeah.
Are you with me here? So if the people say you're with me, you're the guys that are doing it. Everyone else can be, I'm joking. But this was my plan A. Plan A and plan B, people never really think about it like this, but this is really how it is. They're not going to teach you this in school. This is where you're going to learn it in the real world. Plan A, work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire at 65 with a part-time job and never have freedom. They kind of make you feel good on that one. It's really 65 hours a week to 80 hours a week for 40 years of your life and retire at 65 with your 401k getting cut in half. Mm-hmm. That's the truth. You know, unfortunately, that's what it is. How good, I work at Blue Martini. I don't know if you guys heard, they go, Blue Martini might be shutting down. It might be shutting down. I go like this, I don't really care. Why? I built a well before the well ran dry. See what I'm saying? This is just a smart way to set up your life. You want to have multiple streams of income. My dad always told me, he goes, Frankie, you want to have, he's from the real estate background. He goes, Frankie, you want to have rental properties where you could buy a house, right? You go buy a house, and at the end of the 30 days, you can count on your hands at 30 days. Since I was young, he told me that. At the end of the 30 days, we're going to go to our tenant, and he's going to pay us money. You didn't have to work for the money. The money just gets paid. You let time pay you. We weren't trading our time for money. If you keep trading your time for money, you can only make a certain amount of money. You know, you still got to eat, you still got to sleep, you still got to do normal stuff. You only have 24 hours in a day. That limits how much money you can make. So if you want to dream like that, where you could go to Brazil on a pin's notice, something like that, you know, you just can't do it in a normal day job because you don't have enough money. You can't do it like that. It's just impossible. And I can guarantee you guys this. Casey and Mariella, right? If your jobs could find someone to do your job for less money and get the same job done, what would they do? What would they do?
Fire.
They fire you. They'll fire you. Your managers might act like they care. They might love you, but when their owner or their GM comes up to you and they say, and their GM comes up to them and they say, listen, we're going to cut profit margins a little bit. We need to make a little bit more money. We need to let some people go. Hey, Mariella and Casey, hey, Frank, we love you guys, but we're trying to increase profit margins here. I'm sorry, but we have to let you go. No hard feelings, it's just business. That can happen at any time. Do you know this is actually a statistic that people, before they're 6 years old, they're going to change professions 5 times. With college degrees, that's if you have a college degree, you're going to change professions 5 times and change jobs 7 times. So this illusion of going to one job your whole life and staying there or retiring there, that's a facade.
It's not true.
It's not true, it's a lie. I don't know who told you this. You will switch professions, like real estate to nursing.
Yeah.
A profession change 5 times before so the idea you say, okay, I'm going to be, if you're thinking this, okay, I'm going to do this the rest of my life, that's not going to happen. Just telling you the truth, it doesn't happen. You are going to switch professions. So before that happens, have another stream of income. We're not telling you to quit your jobs. We're not. I'm not telling you to stop going to school. I'm just saying have another stream of income coming in. It all goes into the same bank account. Basically, guys, if you want a new car, this is the truth, everyone wants to buy a new car this year. The car they want to drive. Everyone wants to travel into Brazil. Everyone wants to buy a rental property or make a new business this year. I want a new rental property, but I can't expect, and we can't expect to do what we want to do working at our day jobs. See what I'm saying? I can't expect to keep working at Blue Martini and buy a new rental property this year. I want to have rental properties that keep paying me money like that, but if our jobs are just paying us enough to keep us under their thumbs, how am I supposed to get that? In order to get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. It's true. If you want something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So basically, we couldn't expect to keep doing what we were doing and get something different this year. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. That's the truth. Right. So let's not fool ourselves, guys. Let's not fool ourselves. If you want something you never had, you have to do something you never did. No, Obamacare ain't going to come and give it to you. You want a new car this year? Go out and get it. Put down the TV, put down the Xbox controller. Don't go out with your friends as much. Guarantee, look at, and you know what's funny, 5 months later into this business, I look on Snapchat, you look at Snapchat on the stories, and you're gonna find out they're doing the same exact thing with the same exact people. And the people that tell you, well, this won't work, I guarantee you, they're gonna say, who do you think you are, man? You think you're gonna get a new house with that? You think you're gonna get yourself out of a job with this? You think you're gonna buy the house? You think you're gonna travel the way you wanna travel with this business? Who do you think you are? And when it works for you know what they're gonna say? I always knew you could do it. I always knew you could do it, Marielle. They're lying. If they knew you could do it, they would have joined with you in the beginning. So don't let small-minded people tell you that your dream's too big. Don't let them do it. People will blow out your candle to make theirs look bright all the time. Don't let them fool you. So plan A for me didn't look that good. I didn't want to keep working at Blue Martini. I knew that eventually my bones were going to wear. I want to be able to do bartend forever, no matter how good the money is, and it's not even good. What didn't like that, business owner, traditional business. Oh, I want to go open up a retail, so I want to open up like an anthropology or whatever. Do you know that the average business, it takes 6 years to get your money back? It takes 6 years. And 87% of the time they're failing within 6 years. So I don't know, is 87%, tell me, just remember, a lot of common sense, I didn't go to school for economics or anything like that. Is 87% a high risk of failure? Just, now, okay. Basically, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't do the. How many of you guys were approached by and been invited to something like this before? But raise your hand, seriously. Yeah, everyone and their mother has been. I never did one. I'm gonna tell you why. I was invited by. There's only 2 types of companies. This is network marketing. Just so you know what network marketing is. Network marketing is a company paying us to talk about products that we like to consume. That's what network marketing is, or a service that you like to use. That's what network marketing is. And a lot of people wondered, I told you in the beginning that I never did something like this in my life, and I never wanted to do it. And this is the reason why. The reason why I never did network marketing was there's 2 types of companies. There's startup companies and there's old companies. There's only 11 companies that hit $1 billion in this industry. There's tens of thousands of these companies, tens of thousands. There's 11 of them to do them: Amway, ACN, Prime America, Herbalife, Mary Kay, Amway, Monavie. Only 11 companies to hit $1 billion. And I was approached by the old ones, and I was approached by the new ones. The new ones, how many of you guys are these? Wake Up Now, Vima, Visalis, Cellularis, Cutco, everything. Some people look, even the products looked alike. I never wanted to do it. When Monavie called us and they said, hey, we're coming, it didn't really excite me that Mynt was new. I didn't really care that it was new. I was approached by lots of new companies. And stay with me here, I'm almost done. I was approached by a lot of new companies, and the reason why I didn't like a brand new startup company, they were saying the same thing I was saying to you. It's the beginning. Everyone's gonna be below, you're gonna be rich, the people that get it first make all the money. Sound familiar? Yeah. I've been approached with that so many times. Again, it didn't excite me that Mynt was new. Yes, it excites me that Mynt is new now. I'll tell you why in a second, but it didn't excite me that it was new initially. Why? It's because they would come up to me and they would say that to me, but they didn't know that my dad, I watched my dad do this Monavie plan in front of the room for the last 6.5 years of my life. And he'd always use a collegiate study that 97% of all startup network marketing companies like Mynt fail in the first 5 years due to lack of capital. They don't have enough money to keep shipping products in time. They don't have enough money to keep paying promoters or affiliates. So why did I never join a startup company? Yes, the people that usually get in network marketing first, the first people are usually the ones that make all the money. And I understood that, but 97% chance of failure, that's a high risk of failure. That's like positioning yourself to lose. So why did I never join it? Casey, I'm gonna use an example for a second. Okay, me and you are getting on a plane to Los Angeles, and the stewardess comes up to us and they go, listen, this plane has a 97% chance of hitting the ground and crashing before we get to Los Angeles. Are we gonna get in the plane? Absolutely not. Now we're not gonna bring our friends and your friends and family members into a plane that's gonna crash. So I sure as wasn't gonna bring my family into a business and my friends into a business that was gonna fail. Absolutely not. That's positioning us to lose. So why did I never join a startup network marketing company? Because they fail all the time. All the time. The 3 out of 100 will make it. We're better off going to Hard Rock and playing the slot machines. You know, it's too high of a risk of failure. It's stupid. I loved what network marketing gave me. The end product. You guys want to know what the end product of this thing is? Well, you have one of me in West Palm Beach. You have one of him, Sao Paulo?
South of Brazil, Florianópolis.
South of Brazil. And when you have one of them, okay. When you have, I don't know how to say that. When you have one of them in Brazil, and you have one of me in West Palm Beach, Florida. And while Casey, when you're on a date with your boyfriend at Bison Park at iPick, you're not there, but he's showing this presentation to people in Brazil. And I'm showing this presentation to someone in Florida, and you're not there, but people are getting in your business and you're making money. That's the end goal. That's the vision of what we're having. Guys, if I talk about what's in a product, I can tell you everything what's in the product. I'm a personal trainer. I'm not going to tell you that there's no GMOs. It's there's no added sugar, no added colors that you don't know about. People don't want to know it's gluten-free. People don't even know what gluten is. They want to feel like they're smart. Everyone wants to be a person. They want to act like it. No one cares. But just so you know, our products are the best. They are the best. Coming from, I would never put something in my body that wasn't good or tell someone I feel horrible. Those are the best products. So if you guys want to know more about those products, again, we'll give you websites to do so. But I'm not going to talk a lot about products. But our products are off. The reason why Monavie hit the fastest $1 billion before Apple and before Microsoft is because their products are the best. That's the truth, and the leadership's the best. He's gonna hand out some right now.
From Max.
Oh, this is this bottle.
Come on.
So, why did I never join a startup company? High risk and failure. So I'm gonna run through this fast. I gotta get on this. I keep going. I'm sorry.
30 fruits and vegetables.
Oh, we handed that real fast. Just 30 fruits and vegetables in that. I never had 30 fruits and vegetables and one sitting in my life.
You're welcome.
Saúde.
Is that how you say salute? I gotta learn this stuff. If I'm going to Brazil, I'm gonna know.
Saúde.
Salute. I don't have one. But guys, this is the product. We don't want to forget where we came from. If you guys know anyone, does anyone know someone with aches and pains? I have never met someone who drank a bottle of that green bottle, the Active, and did not feel amazing. I've never. They call it mama crack. They don't really get off. People don't get off it. But when someone has aches and pains, like my mom had arthritis, we're not allowed to say cure stuff, but it sure does help. Let's just say this. She doesn't get off. She always drinks the product. If I drink her bottle, she'll yell at me. So, guys, to your wealth and health, God bless you.
We take like a shot.
Never joined an old company. How many guys heard of Herbalife?
Hi.
Amway. Great companies. They're great companies, just old companies, 60, 70 years old. If you say Herbalife to someone or Prime America, what do they usually say? If you say Herbalife to someone, they go, hey, I love Herbalife. They have great products. I was like, oh, Herbalife. I think my parents made money on that thing 15 years ago. I was like, oh, I heard of Herbalife. My cousin tried that. Made no money. It doesn't matter if they heard a good thing about Herbalife or a bad thing about Herbalife. It's the point that they heard a thing about Herbalife. You see what I'm saying? So it's not. This is what I want you to do. You wonder what's the difference here? I challenge you tomorrow. Go to all your friends and ask them, have you heard of Mynt? You know what they're going to say? What the heck is that? That's what we got. We're brand new for the next 5 years. Once this isn't new anymore, it's not new. I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't going to live my life with wouldas, couldas, and shouldas. I won't live my life like that. I would be kicking myself if 2 years down the road from now, let's say we all heard about this, and 2 years down the road, you will get a call. If you don't get in, you will get a call from your friend, and they'll say, have you heard of Mynt? It'll happen sometime down the road, and they're going to be making money. They're going to get a free car in this thing, and you're going to say, oh, I had a chance of getting that thing when it was in pre-launch. Are you kidding me? I don't know about you, but I don't want to think 2 years down the road from now and say, what if I did that Mynt thing? How would my life be different? I wasn't going to live like that. So if you guys, that's up to you. But for me, that was where I was coming from. This is what the call I got 5 months ago that I'm re-extending out to you 5 months later. This is the call I got. They said, Frankie, we hit the fastest $1 billion in U.S. history. We broke every single record. We did it once. We're going to do it all over again. Do you want us to be the beginning of it? I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't getting a lot of calls from multi-billion-dollar companies saying, hey, you want to start a brand new company with us? That doesn't happen every day. My dad always says, Frankie, you see lightning strike either once or twice in your life. I believe this is once, and for our age guys in the room, we're probably going to see it again when we're about 40 years old, 45 years old. But this is lightning striking. My dad's been in this industry over 20 years. My parents have. They have never. No, that's one thing. But you have never seen a company. We've seen companies make brands off of each other, but you've never seen a multi-billion-dollar company start a brand new company and ask us to be in the beginning of it. You guys didn't call yourselves lucky or blessed. I consider myself blessed. But I wake up every day and I thank God that I heard about Mynt now and not 4 years from now.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. You guys, you can't say now that you wouldn't have a chance to be in the beginning of something great. You can't say it. You can't. Whether you decide to do anything with it or not. Matt Curtis, who lives right down the road, made over $10 million with this bottle of juice. I walk into his house, 8 boats, Rolls Royces. I go, this was bought with bottles of juice. You know when he got in? He got into this business when he was 10 and a half months old. Mynt's 9 months old. Hello, there's common sense. We are dealt the same cards he was dealt. Whether we decide to play them or not, that's up to us. So I just wanted to let you see, I'm not here to put a bunch of hoorah. I'm giving you facts, and I'm just painting a vision of what's about to happen with commodity owning Mynt. And basically, plan B is a 2 to 5 year plan. This is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a 2 to 5 year plan to make $100,000 a year or more. There has been thousands and thousands and thousands of people all over the world making over 6 figures. This is not like, hey, let's see if this works. We know exactly how many people get in, how many people quit. Oh, Frankie, people quit. People quit in everything. Not everyone quits. We don't need everyone. But people quit on God, they quit on their marriage, they quit their job, they quit going to school. They're gonna quit a nutrition business. We're not gonna put a facade over your eyes, or a wool, it's a real business. No business is perfect. We're not scared of that. We don't need everyone. We need a small amount of people. Now,
I'm out.
You got the juice? That's all good. I have to finish. No, now I don't know what to do. I'm trying. Hello, guys. My name's Frank. No, don't do it again. Next page. We're going to go through this fast now. Plan B started now. Next. Sis, I don't know what that means. No, actually I do. Guys, just so you know, there is no other team in network marketing history. Amway, Herbalife, Mary Kay. There is no other team in network marketing history. We're on Steve and Gina Merritt's team. There's no other team in network marketing history that's made more money than this team. Guys, I don't know about you, but I want to. You're on a winning team. And I was telling Fredo at my house, I said, winning's a habit. Yes. When you win, it's a habit. When you lose, it's also a habit. You're on a winning team. There is no better team. Go look online. Who is the best? Which team made the most money in network marketing history in the last 8.5 years? Relevant to now, this team has. So you can be the worst player on a Super Bowl team and still get what? You're on a great team. You're going to make money because most people in life have gotten successful because they were at the right place at the right time with the right people. That's where you are right now. You're gonna get money just because you got introduced to this so early in the game. You're gonna make money just by getting in the way of it. Just by getting in the way of this, you're gonna make money. So we have the best system. It's a proven support system. How is it possible a 21-year-old that pours Isaac Blue Martini can get to $100,000 a year? It's because I'm a product of the system. Yeah. I read, I listened, and I participated. That's why I read good books. I listened to CDs. I put away Pandora. I put away Spotify. And I started listening to people who make more money than me. The only reason why my income level is going up is because back to who you are, who you associate yourself with, I'm hanging around with people that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. That's why my income level is going up. You know why Spencer works as a carpenter for 60 hours a week? You want to know why he got a free car? And why his income level is going up? It's because he's hanging around with people that make more money than him. People ask me, well, Frankie, I'll put my family, they're stuck making 70 grand a year. I guarantee none of their friends make about $70,000 a year. None of them make $1 million a year. You are who you associate yourself with. So if you want to make more money, you got to hang out with people that make more money. You want to hang out, you want to travel a lot in your life and make money? Hang out with someone who travels a lot and makes a lot of money. So what's the first step? The first goal in the first 29 to 30 days is to get your product for free. You guys are never going to have to pay for this stuff. Never. Have we paid for this? They pay us lots of money to drink those products. That's the truth. I have personally only gotten now 8 of my friends involved with this. I didn't sponsor hundreds, I didn't sponsor thousands, I sponsored 8 people. Originally, I sponsored 4. My 4 got me to around 1,000 a week. Decent, right? 1,000 a week could change anyone's life. Do you know that 85% of all foreclosures in America could have been prevented with $500 extra a month? People, they might look nice, they're smiling on the outside. At home, they're hurting and they're praying for another way of making money. Like, I have people hopping on planes from New York and Massachusetts, flying down here next weekend just to train with us, and then they're going back. I call them on the phone from other people, I help them, they go, you don't know, but I was praying for another way of making money. I'm praying. People are looking, guys, don't let them fool you. But right when you put your 4 people in, you guys are gonna get a Mint card.
Take them out of your pockets. Everyone got them? Who's got them?
You got yours?
Mine's small.
We're the old people.
Right when you put 2 people, guys, right when you get 2 guys, right when you get 2 people involved with us in the company, they're gonna send you this card, it's gonna come with money on it. We get paid every single Monday in Mint. And we like to say, a lot of people complain, you always see like the memes and stuff, they go, oh, Monday sucks, here we go again. Mondays don't suck, your life just sucks. That's the truth. So we get paid every Monday. Right when you put your first 4 people in this, if you do it right, this card's gonna come with $1,200 to $1,500 on it. When you put your first 4 people in, next. Right when you do this, they're gonna give you a free what? Card. When you help 4 of your people get 4, we will help you do that. Frankie, I don't know how to talk in front of people. Frankie, I don't want to do that. There's a video of me for 7 minutes, and you can just press play and say, listen, this is Frankie. He actually lives right here, or if he doesn't live here, you can get him on the phone, get him on Facebook with me. I'll talk to him for you. You know, you don't have to be a great speaker or a great salesman of products to do this business. Use and abuse us. Yeah. Use and abuse us. You guys don't need to know everything yet. Get them in front of us. If you could say, hey, I want you to meet my friend Frankie for 15 minutes. I want you to meet my friend Carlos for 15 minutes. You know?
Just real quick, guys, you don't even have to speak the language. Like, I've been using his video in Portuguese to sponsor the three Brazilians I sponsored this week.
What video is that?
Wow.
You were hiding that from me. I sponsored Anthony, with Frankie's video, and he's here in the room. And then he sponsored his friend Craig with your video too. You should trust the video, right?
Guys, there's no excuse. If you could press play, you could build a business. If you could press play, you could do it. My dad and mommy did not show this plane once in front of a room till he hit $100 grand a year. He pressed play on a DVD, right?
Let's beware.
Next. Guys, if $5,000 doesn't make you excited after a year, then $100 grand, then $1 million won't. So next page. I believe in you. Guys, right when we help 4 of your people get 4 people, it's not that hard at all. Right when they see, because your friends aren't going to do this for you. They're doing it for them. They're going to say, yeah, I could really help my family out with some of this money. I could really, guys, let's not talk hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's talk an extra $25,000. If you made an extra $25,000 this year, that's $500 a week. That's what I got in for. I said, I can make an extra $500 a week for a year. If that's all you ever made out of this thing, what would you do with the extra $25,000? If you just let it accumulate it on your card, you kept working at the bank, you kept doing your thing, you kept going to school, and you just did this. Guys, can we all do this at least 4 hours a week? 1 hour for 4, that's not that much time. If you think about it, you could sacrifice 1 hour of just going to wherever you go, Yeah. So it's 4, if you guys could do, you pick how your commitment level is. If you can only do 2 hours, an hour one day, an hour the next day, that's fine. That's how I started, with 2 hours. From my 2 hours, I leveraged my 2 hours to get 4 people. And then my 4 people each gave me 1 hour. See what I'm saying? You would rather have 1 hour from 100 people than 100 of your own hours. Because the same money was made, except one, you had all your money and you spent all your time. The other one,
same money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's over here, Dad, this side. So you get free cards, they're giving out 24 next. Oh no, I like this one. Guys, this is what they were talking about, the More project in Brazil. He goes, who's been there? Guys, I don't know about you, but it feels good that the company's heart is in the right place. Every portion of every product that gets bought goes back to the kids in Brazil. Most of this, all these products are all natural, but they're mostly used by Peru. And it all goes back to the kids. There's a lot of orphans in the favelas. They take kids off the street that were going into prostitution and into drug dealing, and they give them homes, they shelter them, they teach them how, they teach them a trade, they put them in school. It just feels good that our company's giving back, I love this company for that. The More Project, next. There's two ways to get involved with this company. You can either get a success kit for $5.95 if you're looking to build a business. If you're not looking to build a business, you're saying, hey, Frankie, if this seems like a great I never had someone walk in this room and say, this is a bad opportunity. Never. You can't say it. They know it's true. They either make an excuse that they don't have enough time or they don't have enough money. Let the excuses why you wouldn't do something like this be the reason why you do this. If you don't have enough time, this will give you more time. If you don't have enough money, this will give you more money. Being broke is a circumstance. Staying broke is a choice. That was worth your gas money. Spencer was when I said that. Guys, there's two ways to get. If you're looking to build a business, there's two ways to get in. $5.95, shipping's free. It used to be $1,000 to get in, but we said, listen, it was a little hard for our friends and family to come out $1,000. Now they brought it down to it was $1,200 really. Yeah. Now it's $5.95. Shipping's free. I did this. They give you $1,400 worth of product for $5.95. I don't sell the product. We drink it and we share the product. I've never sold a can. I've never sold nothing. I just consume the product and I share it. And they give me $1,400 worth of product. I didn't, guys, I'm a businessman. I didn't do it for a bunch of product. I did this, even though I love the product and they're great, I did this for something called the 2-time multiplier, the double bonus. Now, can you go to the next page real fast? Sure. When you do this one, this is the kit right below. There's only 2 ways to get in to build the business, which is $377. When you put 4 people in, because remember, you put your 4 people in, this card's going to come with $1,200 to $1,500 on it. When you get on this kit, and you put 4 people in the same exact way, the same amount of time, you took them here, they heard the opportunity, they get involved with us, you make about $600 or $700. You still doubled your money. You made all the product was free and you doubled your money. Pretty cool. Try going to a stockbroker and say, hey, double my money this month. They're probably gonna say, oh, you're being one play a little risky. So I guarantee you put 4 people in this business, you get them involved with us, you're gonna make double your money. It's all gonna be all your products are gonna be free. But when you put 4 people the same exact way, the same exact price on this, when you're on this kit and you buy it, you make, instead of making $600 to $700, you're gonna make $1,200 to $1,400. Now, just a lot of common sense. If I'm doing the same amount of work, I want double the money. That'd be like that'd be a case of you go to work at the retail place and they say, listen, you can do the same amount of work for the same amount of money, or you can do the same amount of work for double money. Which one are you gonna do? Okay, we're on the same page. So that's why I did this one next. Where do you see yourself? Customer. We love customers, guys. Or brand promoter. If you want to make money, promoter. You make anyways. You end up sharing anyways. Where do you see yourself in? I'm going to end it right here. If you guys aren't thinking of a couple of people by the time you lay your head on your pillow tonight, you're not thinking. I was weird. I was in the room, coaches in the room. He was thinking of people while I was in the room. Fredo, you were thinking of people while in the meeting. Right when the meeting's over, he's like, Frankie, okay, I got this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. We're weird. We are already thinking of people in the room. If you're not even thinking, by the time you go to sleep that, if you're not thinking, wow, Joey would be good at this. My friend, maybe if I didn't tell Joey, but if I got him here, or he's seen what I just seen and heard what I just heard and seen the vision of what's about to happen here, he would do something like this. Or Cindy's a personal trainer. She makes a bunch of money off training people, but she sends all her clientele when they ask for supplements, she sends them to GNC and Vitamin Shop. She don't make no money off that. I know, I did it. So why not make money off her own supplements that are just as good, if not better? See what I'm saying? Or Johnny drinks a bunch of Red Bulls and Monsters and Rock Stars. She's killing her. He's killing her. He doesn't even know what he's taking. Why not drink something that's just as good and he'll get paid for it? And it's better. I think Red Bull tastes like piss personally. I don't like it. So, guys, if you're not thinking of a couple people, don't get in. If you're not thinking of a couple people, don't do it. Thank God, it's not made for everyone. This isn't for everyone. We know that. We're not looking for everyone. If you're not thinking of a couple people, don't do it. But if you are thinking of a couple people, I have a lot of people that aren't here today. You know why? Because they're doing meetings all over the place right now. And whether you like it or I like it, there's people getting in tonight. and they drop to the bottom. You always hear, guys, you always hear that people that usually get in first usually make all the money. Why? It's because you were first and everyone drops below you. We don't make any more money than you do for the people getting in tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, the next day, and the next day. But guys, I have a message for you. We're first.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We're in pre-launch. It's not even launch it, so you're gonna make tons of money. See what I'm saying? I hope you can see what I see when I came here 5 months ago. But guys, if you're not thinking of a couple people, don't get in. The worst thing you could do, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, the worst thing you could do is go to a broke friend when you leave here and ask him if you could make money with Mint. What do you consider broke? $50,000 to $70,000 a year? That's broke. That's barely making it in America. Just letting you know. I'm not gonna go to my bartender at Blue Martini and say, hey, if I did that, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm not gonna go to someone who makes 50 grand a year and ask him, hey, can I make 100 grand a year in Mint? No, you don't do that. You can't, they can't teach you as far, they can only teach you as far as they've been. See what I'm saying? So a lot of people are gonna go ask their parents before when they leave here. And let me tell you this. If your parents aren't where you wanna be financially, you shouldn't take financial advice from them. I'm just telling you, your mom can teach you how to make great dinner and breakfast, and your dad can teach you how to throw a baseball or a football. But if they're not where you want to be financially in your life, don't take financial advice from them. See what I'm saying? So, guys, if you're thinking of a couple people, get in, save your spot because we're going to give your spot away. And every day that goes by, you for anything, I want to learn a little bit more before I get in. I want to learn a little bit. I'm going to give you a little secret. Get in and learn on the way. Yeah. Because while you learn and a week goes by, you could have had 20 people. And you get compensated for all their work. See what I'm saying? Mariel, do you know Coach over here and his wife? No, you don't. But you guys are on the same team, whether you want to believe it or not. And when he puts someone in, or you put someone in, it doesn't matter. You guys get compensated off each other. See what I'm saying? You don't know any of these people in the room, but when they put someone in, you make money. And I meet people all over the place. So guys, get with the guy who brought you here. These are the older applicants. You're gonna see that it really was $1,000 to get in. It's $595 now. The guy passes around to any of the new people. Guys, we'll be here to answer questions. Thank you for coming. Call us if you have anything to say.
Just real quick, guys. As we pass these applications, I was just thinking. You mentioned that the average salary here is about $50,000 a year, right? What is the average salary like in Brazil?
It does be cut by my month.
It's like $500 a month, right?
The average?
Average.
$1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month? Guys, where I'm going with this is in Brazil, one of the fastest countries in all Mint growing now. Like this coming weekend, they have about 5,000 to 8,000 people in the convention center.
No, actually, no, so it's like 600.
All right, 600 a month. The average salary there a year is about $10,000 a year. Okay? How much is to get in Brazil? What is the success kit, the big one?
1,200 reais, so
$3,000.
$3,000. Wow.
$3,000. And they are getting in like this, bam, 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 bam.
How many people are
by thousands.
this weekend?
Huh?
How many people?
In Sao Paulo, they're spiking. At the last one, just a couple of weeks ago, they had over 5,000, and about 2,000 had to wait outside. They couldn't get in because full capacity.
Yeah.
They're spiking about 8,000 in a country where the average salary, I get goosebumps because it's a country that they don't believe in excuses. You know, they're making about $10,000 a year, but they're willing to go to the bank and put their house as collateral to get a lien so they can get a loan, a $3,000 loan to buy a kit. All right. Thanks God we don't have to go to the bank and ask for $600. That's what it costs, So a lot of people they say, no, I don't have the money. I know not everybody has $600 in their pocket here, but guys, it's a lot smarter to do that than going and buying a new iPhone for Christmas.
Can I say something?
Yeah, I'm done.
Guys, how many people saw that figure? You know how much it costs to go to FAU for 4 years? How much? How much does it cost? Where you go? 45 grand?
More, yeah.
More than that?
More than that. I've heard more than that. It depends on the degree, but average, I say 45.
45,000 before you make $1.
Yeah.
This is $600. Think that you look at the long scheme of things. This is not that much money to start your own business. That's 45 grand before you make $1. So guys, this ain't a lot of money. If your dream is big enough, you really want to travel the way you want to travel, If your dream is big enough, I was telling them in the car, if your dream's big enough, the facts don't matter. I have people that sell Xboxes, they sell everything. They sold cars to get into the business, they sold TVs to get in the business. They sell, if you really want this, your TV ain't making you money. Sell your TV, and get in the business. And I will help you get 4 people. Yeah. If you're spending, guys, if you're spending $600 like me, I knew I was getting my 4 people. I was gonna duct tape their hands and throw them in my trunk if I had to. So, guys, I'll get you my duct tape.
When's the next meeting? When's the next meeting? I know you announced it once.
Saturday back here. So I have like another 40 chairs in the back. You know, like let's get this place really packed. Each person brings a guest. Bam, we double the numbers. Yeah. And when you mentioned all the student loans, I was on my way here. I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki. You know, I don't know if you know him, but we have books. He was saying the average student loan is about $100,000, and it's the only loan that you cannot, even if you file bankruptcy and stuff, it follows you everywhere. So bankruptcy, chapter 714, whatever chapter, it's not gonna save you. You're still gonna have to pay it. That's hard. Because credit cards, you want to blow out $100,000 in credit cards, then you file bankruptcy, then you make credit cards again a couple of years later. But the 100,000 student loans or 40,000, whatever it is gonna follow you everywhere. Okay, you cannot dismiss that.
What time is Saturday?
Saturday 7:15. Saturday 7:15. We'll do the same all over again. All right? Fire up,
guys. Thank you.
Let me do this real quick. Don't leave yet. Fire up.
¿Cómo así? Saturday.
Saturday what?
Like some people.
E aí, galera, bom demais! Isso aí, valeu, abraço pra todo mundo aí.